carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 18, Gator.
49. It's our time. It's our time.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Set, ready? 60 outlaw.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Show it up. Show it up.
Right. Two.
On second down, they'll run with White. And he'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Exit.
Check 52 to Mike. Check.
Go. Get it.
Back to throw here. Got his man. That's Harry. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there.
Go.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lax. On this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Come on, set. 8, read.
I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this.
5. Ready?
Second and 14. Dancing to his left. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 55. Check
55.
They'll set up to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Ready, ready. 70, Indy. X3, 218, chop.
New line 52, right 52. Strip the ball.
Yep.
Watch
Bravo. Snap.
On first down, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Ready,
From
ready.
the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
Hey, lock it. Set up.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Balazs. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Cover. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. I'm coming.
Operating from the gun. Herbert taken in by the tight end Doyle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Look at me, zipper. Undercross. Hey, zoom.
Second and 10. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
If he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Dolphins.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. Kill.
80 weapon. Get it.
But he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he completes it to Wilson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 1st and 10. Herbert. He's got Jack Doyle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Shift. Hey, orbit.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Ready.
2nd and 2. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Ready.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Get ready. Get ready.
Go.
57. Mike, 57. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Look. Squeeze.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
5.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
He'll buy some time right. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to. But I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Now White. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Okay, ready?
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
Hey, wahoo!
Check 25. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. It's been a long day for you.
Come. Hit it.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. That'll slide down to avoid the contact. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Chopper, chopper! Hey, seam 6, seam 6. Shoot!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
All day, defense, all day, all day. Check, check, check.
61, matchbox lights. Get it.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
52. Mike 52. Night, night, sweetheart. 52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic. Let's go, D.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 52.
Speed grip. Speed grip.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Christian Wilkins drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
Ready.
At the 10-yard line.
8-3.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Ready, ready.
First down, here's White. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there.
On the double.
You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Hey, check Mike, check Mike.
Watch out.
They're going to look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. It's their quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Go. Hey, Alpha.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Come on here, come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some.
Go.
Hey, check Mike.
Hey, Echo.
Check Mike 21. Target, 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 target. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I got you. I got you. Let's go.
Throwing again. Over. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
Rock it.
That QB's trash. Let's go.
Bravo.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check. 53's Mike. Check.
No run call here. They look to throw instead. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Lawrence got it. Providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks. And now they're staring at a 4th and long. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And where will this be spotted? The side jump says it went out just across midfield.
46-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
X3, 218, chopper. Shoot.
They'll try the right side here with White. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Check 55.
Big trip.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
For the Patriot field goal, a 50-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they're all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And he hits Drake. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Yeah.
Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, watch the slant.
Hey, high 7.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That throw good for him to couple and brings up third down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, orbit.
Check Mike 21, check Mike.
Go. 5.
From the gun, Herbert. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a play fake here on first down. Caught, it's Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The end result, 21 yards. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go.
Ready, set.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. That's good for 28 yards.
First down, Miami.
Come on, set. 15 line. 15 line. Look at me. Zipper. Hey, seam 6.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57. Get him.
Smooth.
Mike 57.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Herbert. And a completion to Wilson. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now.
Don't get nervous. 57's the Mike.
Hey, exit.
I got it. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pick up there, a 22. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Go! 5, 5. Hit it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always about who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha. Go.
57, Mike 57. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Bring it.
Shoot.
To throw again. Herbert. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Ready.
21, Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
You draw Corker.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. 36.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Wide, get wide.
Hey, Echo. Hey.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Get it.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. That's complete. Right around the 8. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
That drive took him inside to 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They didn't really hold the field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Here we go,
2nd and 9 now from the
70,
21.
Indy.
I smell fear in that offense.
They go.
They keep it on the ground. Right again.
Watch quick. Watch quick.
And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there for New England. 64 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the ground is Michelle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Go now. 90 Wolf.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Fire.
Now they'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's caught. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
49 the mic. Watch 49.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Snap.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They come out here in the eye. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. On the toss, here's White. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
When I was playing, all our defensive coaches talked about when you're near your own goal line and you're trying to stop them from getting in, your heart gets tested. What a nice play on the last down.
A lot of heart on second. Do they have the heart on third?
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Look at me. Go, go.
Check 24. Bang, 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 bang.
Clear.
Bang, bang. Check the backer, check the backer. Kill, kill, kill.
Hey.
Motion to backfield.
Opting to run again here with White. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the boot, watch the boot.
Go.
Throwing again. Herbert. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Has several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. Pick it up.
Hey, Sam off.
Say.
Topper. Shoot.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yep. Hey, Foxtrot.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the pass.
Get it.
From the gun, Herbert. He's going to fire this thing deep right, and that's caught inside the 30. 33 yards that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
First down, Dolphins.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 20.
Hey, Zoo.
you. I got you, son. I got you, son. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Six-man.
Big trip. Big trip.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Come on,
So now they'll come up on
base.
2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
61. Matchbox lights. Go.
From the gun, it's Drake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins first down.
Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Here we go. Here we go.
Ready?
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Dolphins 10.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At their own
Let's go.
25-yard line.
Ready?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
50 slant.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Shoot.
Snap.
Now a toss play. This is White. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. New England on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game.
Hey,
This is 3rd and 10.
Look at me. Zipper.
Be ready. Mark 55.
He'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Harry. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now this one was running back out of the backfield. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Go.
Mike 52.
2nd and 1. He's going to look deep for more. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, Wahoo!
Check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Basic.
On 4th down. Herbert. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
And
And they will run it with Michelle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
At 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Ready?
On 1st down, Herbert. Wilson's got it complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Yeah, he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch.
Back-to-back
good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Hey, check Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Check Mike 21. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch 21.
Five.
Back to throw. Herbert. Caught by Wilson. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, exit.
And a Dolphin
Check
first
Mike
down.
21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch.
Snap.
Off the play fake. Herbert. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They run it with Balazs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Five. Go.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 21. Let's go.
To throw on second down. Herbert, and his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Jason McCourty. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
Watch the twist.
Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Watch the screen. You go tight. You got tight right there. Check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, 20, 10, the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sonny Michel, 99 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Got it.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Echo.
53's the month. 53. Check 53. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Shoot.
To throw again. Herbert. This one into the hands of the running back, Balazs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
Bravo.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. Hey, come on now.
Get it.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Hey,
Correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Check pass.
Hey.
53.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Squeeze down the zone. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Hey.
Mike 53. Watch the pass.
Yo, go.
Check 53's Mike. I'm coming.
Speed trip.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Herbert. That's It's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. Actually, I've heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. 65, 65, 65.
Let's go.
On third down, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, my 7.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike
Ready?
On fourth down, Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
5.
They start the drive with White. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They stay on the ground with White. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Ready?
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
check. Slam, slam, slam.
Back to throw here. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Elsewhere, fourth quarter score now for Baltimore. And the Ravens now really pouring it on. A win would be their second on the young season.
Let's go, D.
Hey, Orbit.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll lift to throw. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He was looking for Parker that time. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner, and just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
At the 38-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3.
Let's get in them holes.
And they take a knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for New England, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. And for Charles Day.
Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist. I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the haters, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, Be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist. On the wrist, watch out.
I was legit ever since I blew. They all on my hey back then, you know how I sip. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got choked, long. I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex slick, then he with the back then. You blind back then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad need pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Get you sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like I'm keeping score. Ay, 16 cars in my front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she wanted like me cause her like she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit her max, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. In the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working